This Tuesday, November 12th, an Alabama high school senior who was a football player and basketball player was unfortunately shot and killed. Reportedly, 17-year-old Gerald Andre Lomax Jr. was leaving a high school basketball game with a friend on Tuesday night when someone fired multiple shots into the vehicle they were in, and unfortunately he was struck by gunfire. Gerald was pronounced deceased at a hospital in Birmingham, Alabama, and this was right before noon the very next day on Wednesday. It was said that police responded to a report of a shooting that night, Tuesday night, at around 9:50 p.m. When officers got to the scene, they found Gerald unresponsive but still alive, and he was suffering from a gunshot wound at Woodlawn High School. Authorities stated that he had gone to a basketball game at that high school with a friend that night. He was not playing that night, he was just watching, and he was shot on a roadway that was close to the school. It was said the road was about a minute or two from the school. According to early stages of the investigation, authorities are saying that Gerald was involved in some type of verbal altercation as he was leaving that ball game. The two friends, he and his friend, tried to leave, but an unknown suspect reportedly fired multiple rounds into the vehicle they were in. A bullet struck Gerald while he was sitting in the passenger seat. So the friend then drove back to the high school that was close by, that Woodlawn High School, to get help. And it was said the shooter left in an unknown vehicle. And that's so sad because he deserves justice in the fullest. Police also have not said a motive other than that verbal altercation. It's not known if Gerald knew those people he got into the altercation with or if he knew the shooter. Reportedly, Gerald is a senior at PD Jackson Olin High School. And as I said, he was a great varsity athlete. He played both basketball and football. His head football coach is Joe Webb III, and Joe reportedly used to play as a quarterback for the NFL. He is reportedly really mourning the death of his player, Gerald. It was said he finished his senior year of football as the defensive end, offensive guard, and tight end. Joe wrote on Instagram that he appreciates everything that Gerald did for the Mustang family. Mustang's the mascot. And he said that his college dreams have unfortunately been cut short, but that God was preparing him for his kingdom. Gerald's mom, Courtney Brown, reportedly stayed with him at the hospital as he died with his injuries. She stated to a local news outlet that she laid there with her baby as he took his last breath. And y'all, I can't even begin to imagine. She said that she told Gerald that she loved him and she was proud of him and that she would definitely take care of his brother and sister. The 17-year-old was remembered for his funny sense of humor and the respect that he had for everybody, but especially elderly people. One former coach stated on social media that he was one of the most respectful players he has ever coached. A school resource officer said that Gerald made him a better officer, person, and listener. The officer said that Gerald kept him laughing and that he loved him and that there was never a dull moment with Gerald. It definitely sounds like he was an amazing person, and my heart goes out to everyone who knew and loved him. Prayers for everyone, and I definitely pray that the suspect is found very soon because justice definitely needs to be served in this case. Please share and repost this video, especially if you're in that area of Alabama. If you have any information about this shooting, please contact Birmingham Police Department's Homicide Unit at 205-254-1764 or Crime Stoppers at 205-254-7777. And for more true crime, be sure to hit the follow button.